welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is football time in Williamson County and homecoming night here at Independence High School as the Eagles host the Summit Spartans for our WCTV Game of the Week. Paul Brees and Matt Hill bringing you the action. Matt, Summit's about to kick off to a high-powered offense of the Independent Eagles, and they better kick it away from number 3 and 7.
No doubt about it. Big Wharton is, I think it'd be better to kick that out of bounds.
Absolutely. They did a smart job right there. Let's take a look here as we're going to see the Independence offense come out here first. They are led by quarterback and Caleb Hollis. Daniel Wright, the sophomore running back. There's Vic Wharton heading to Tennessee with his buddy Rashawn Golden. Deion Sims, bunch the receivers. Satchel Hudson, Dalton Davis, and Leak round out the front. And
they got some big boys on that offensive line.
I tell you what, Matt, if
I think it spells bad news for these Spartans right now.
Yeah.
Because they're definitely the weakness for this team is the defense.
So Hollis in shotgun, he has had a pretty good year so far.
Oh.
And it's picked off, maybe.
Yeah, he got it. That is number 10, Cody Campbell. Ball definitely underthrown. Campbell does a good job coming back to the ball and getting down on it and coming up with a huge play. And if the Spartans are going to stand a chance of staying in this game, they need plays like that, and they need them all night long.
Well, it looked like Hollis was trying to hit Deion Sims, and looked like maybe he extended the route a little bit, but here comes the Summit Spartans on offense. We'll take a look at their starters after this play. The 1-1 Spartans coming off a loss to Page last week in our WCTV Game of the Week.
I said look for a steady dose of number 4 here.
Well, and they're going to throw it up top, and that pass is incomplete out of the outstretched arms of Philip Sherry. Here's the offense. J.C. Dryden, D. Hunter, the workhorse. Robinson, Austin, Jenkins, Philip Sherry, the receiver. Then the guys up front to get protect Mobley, Tyrell Merritt, Clouthier, and Van Treese.
We talked about Hunter being the workhorse. They tried to get the ball to number 3, Sherry. Sherry is definitely an athlete, along with Refugee, number 9. They got some guys that can really do some nice things, but they have a hard time getting them the ball.
Well, I was very shocked, Matt, to see Dryden put it up on the first play, maybe trying to catch.
That was the tendencies.
You got 3 guys playing DBs that are heading to D1 schools, so passing the ball was not what I thought they were going to come out first.
But then, you also look at that defensive front 7. They got some big guys down there. I think it's kind of pick your poison right here. And I think it's kind of one of those things, a lot of times you get the first 15 plays scripted, and then you come off of a big turnover like that to start the game off, try to go against those tendencies and try to make something happen. And there you're going to see the Independence defensive starters.
Heckman, Morales, Cole, Webster, Katzman, he's the leader. Stoney, Bunch, and then the dynamic trio in the secondary, Galton, Stribling, and Wharton, 2 heading to UT, 1 heading to Missouri. Either way, they're all playing in the SEC.
No doubt about it. And when you got 3 SEC caliber players in the same secondary, that's pretty nasty.
That is pretty nasty. And I tell you what, 1-1 Summit here on homecoming night at Independence High School. You saw the crowd. It was not a pretty sight to get in this parking lot.
No, not at all.
And
nice
there's Dryden. Nice. He better get down. Pick up of about 5 right there. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And the thing about this game is, Matt.
Oh, we got a flag.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have a personal foul there.
Well, and I'm about to explain the history between these schools. Summit in the 3rd year. Most of these guys should have gone to Independence when Summit opened up. They were split. They played middle school ball together. So a lot of familiar faces on across the line out there, as you could say.
And 3rd and 5 just became 3rd and 20, And I was about to talk about, which I think more importantly was what you just said, but like this team, they have got to have those 3rd and shorts, or they are going to be unsuccessful. And I guess that was. They still haven't flipped it back. I think it's 3rd down, isn't it, Paul?
Well, it's.
Or they haven't but that was after. I felt like that was after the whistle. I don't know.
We'll see what happens here.
See. But regardless,
it is
this offense is not effective at all when they get into these long yardage situations.
And you can't get caught up, Matt, in trying to play a mental game with these guys in the secondary, because they will most of the time outsmart you. They know how to get away with.
That is Wharton's game, to annoy the heck out of you and make you do something stupid.
Well, he's eyeing and a safe play on 3rd down.
Yep.
And they're just going to settle for a punt. So the wasted opportunity after the turnover, as Scott Kiesler has got to take every opportunity he gets.
He definitely cannot be happy right now with his young team doing something like that.
So Independence High School celebrating its 10th year in existence, as Vic Wharton has already returned one punt this year. It will be interesting to see where we're going here on this punt by Summit. Well, he's going to have an opportunity, I'll tell you that. And
yeah. 9 loss contain. 9 loss contain, and that was a great block.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone. Wow, as soon as Refugee bit inside, it was over. Great job by Refugee, and then there was a huge block. I believe that was also by number 9. I believe that was Adam Swayze. Maybe not. We might see on the replay.
Yeah.
But there was a huge block by an Independent Eagle.
Well, he set him up one way and then came back, and the wall was there.
And if Refugee stays in his lane, what you're supposed to do, you do not chase. You stay in your lane, doesn't matter what's happening. Anytime you're in kickoff coverage of any kind, you stay in your lane. And he broke inside. And you heard me say this. He broke contain, and he was gone.
Well, here comes Drake Dorman to kick the extra point. He's 11 for 11 this year. And it looks like that's 12 for 12. Picks up the tee, and Matt, we've already had some explosion here in the first minute and a half. And it was led by Vic Wharton in the 69-yard punt return.
Ooh.
And there is Coach Blade. First-year coach for Independence, replacing Kevin Dyson, who has moved on to the administration and at Stewart's Creek, which we had earlier this year. So, Coach Blade, not a bad gig on your first time to have 3 guys of SEC caliber sitting in your
I'm not turning that down.
Yeah, so well, Independence, Matt, 2-0 on the season. They're ranked actually number 4 in 6A in the Associated Press poll. So it's not like there's any surprise for Summit.
You're talking 6A in Tennessee, number 4
Absolutely.
in Tennessee. And here we're going to see you saw 9 Refugee break in, and then hopefully we're going to see that big block that happens. We see
there.
the end of it, the result, and then just Wharton just dancing, no one anywhere near him. Great job by that punt coverage or punt block team. They set up a huge
And here comes
block.
Golden, number 7.
Yep.
He lays a
Wipe him
block
out at
right
the
there.
end. I mean, Wharton really didn't have to do anything. That was all.
Yeah. So a nice job. Yeah, absolutely. We've seen Vic Wharton do it on his own before, but they got a little assist that time by 3 good blocks to help him out. And now we'll see Summit.
A huge wall down the field. I mean, that was perfectly done.
Summit going to have
another crack at it.
Yeah, starting from the 20 this time, and
they've got to eliminate costly penalties. Cannot make stupid mistakes here.
There goes Dryden under center, which we rarely saw last week.
They had success when they did, getting that I formation, and Hunter picks up a solid 9.
And that is that's just smash mouth between the tackles, Matt.
And he's got the capability to do that. Not a really tall guy, but he's a very big guy, and he has a low center of gravity. We saw him last week, and the first man rarely brought him down. As you see right here, just running through tackles, arm tackles. Good job blocking at the point of attack by the guard and center. But they've got to have those type of plays on first and second down if they're going to do anything. Again, under end zone, got a little offset eye.
2nd and 1, great situation.
They're going to throw.
Play action. They can't get in trouble here. Great.
This Strong.
That's 38, I believe, and that is going to be Parker Strong. Exactly right.
Nice job by Strong hanging onto that ball and picking up a big first down, and you got to like what you see from Dryden there. Not making any mistakes, rolling out. I like the rollout on 2nd and 1, and you saw they had a couple of guys go deep. It was there throwing it, but Dryden makes a good decision. With that secondary, he's going to have that locked down. Dumps it off to Strong, pick up a big first down.
9:42 in the first quarter of our WCTV Game of the Week. Summit beneficiaries of a interception thrown by Hollis. Did not create any offense, and Vic Wharton returned a punt, and now this is going to be the second timeout by Summit.
Ooh. When you're away, you need those timeouts, and they're kind of blowing through them.
Yeah, 2 timeouts in the first.
But you know, I think Coach Kiesler understands what kind of game he's in here. This is a homecoming for these guys. You know, Dr. Looney landed on the field beforehand. You know, this team's fired up. Try to make sure his guys don't make a mistake. You just picked up a big first down. Want to keep those chains moving. If nothing else, just to flip the field and make Independence have to drive.
Yeah.
And also, if you can get to about that 50-yard line and have to punt, you can angle it towards the end zone.
Yeah.
You know, and try to keep the ball out of Wharton's hands. Which I would be shocked if the ball comes anywhere near him again on a punt.
Well, you know.
But at the same time, if they stay in their lanes, that doesn't happen.
Right. And kicking off is a little bit different than punting in a direction, so a little more difficult. So there's the pull out.
Handed that sucker off.
And Rashawn Galden wraps him up.
And you see Galden was just sitting out there on the side. Dryden hangs onto the ball. I mean, he's just sitting right there looking at him. He's got to hand that off to Hunter. Great play by Galden.
Yeah. Well, Galden going to be heading to Knoxville, too, and the way things are going, as you see right here,
they're just
1,
sitting right
2.
on the outside. He's got to hand that off.
The old high-low.
Yeah.
Well, T. Hunter after the carry, loss of 1, 2nd and 11. I mean, that's Dryden, second. Yeah.
And you look at Hunter.
Yeah.
I mean, that's your bread and butter. That's your bread and butter right there. Nice run. And, I mean, you saw the hole. It was a huge hole. And I don't know, they were doing something a little bit interesting on that defensive line. The left D tackle was kind of backed off into and a little bit outside. Huge hole up in the middle and made that nice, easy play. And you're looking at 3rd and 1. This is where I think huge run and good finish there. I mean, this is where you got to line up, get right under center, and fire away. They're not going to do it.
Well, you got to go to Philip Hunter if you're. I don't know if it's an option read here. Yeah, yep. And
Dryden's got to get rid of that
4th down.
And I mean, they're coming off the edge. That's the 2nd time now. He's got to hand that ball off.
Well, T. Hunter, 308 yards on the season, 3 touchdowns. I mean, he's got to be about 70% of their offense.
Yeah, and you know, also the other thing about that zone read is there's that pause.
Yeah.
You both are side by side. You've got to wait for each other to get to the point where you can hand the ball off. You've got to make that read. There's that pause there. And also, if he tries to pull it out, so there's that. You just got to line up and you just got to hit it and go.
Well, here comes a 4th and 1.
Already 5 yards away.
Yeah. Oh, man. That is going to make the decision a little more easier for Summit.
And did you see the defensive set they were in? Get up there, quarterback sneak. You got that 1st down.
Yeah. That's your big pet peeve.
I don't get it.
Going to bring up 4th and 6, 7:05.
And you go silent count. They don't jump offside.
No, absolutely. Well, Vic Wharton standing at his own 30, ready for the kick. And going to be interesting to see. Whoops.
Yeah, that was, again, that should have been another offsides.
Well, and they're going to kick it to him. Wharton's going to have another chance, and he just feels very comfortable at what he's about to do. Well, he's going to turn it, and Matt.
Another big block. Ball's on the ground.
And a turnover.
Got it back.
And that has got to be killer for Coach Scott Blade.
No doubt about it. You know,
live and die, right?
Wharton, he is a very talented athlete, but he can be a little bit cocky, and you saw it right there. And when you're cocky, sometimes you pay the price.
Well, it's just.
He also took his helmet off on the field. That should have been 15 yards.
Well, it's very funny how he just stops right here, Matt, and just tries to size things up. He's got great vision.
I mean, he's definitely got it, and he's got great skills. You see him reverse the field. I mean, he picks up another 10 yards that way, but he's not hanging onto the ball. Fumble, and we miss it there, but he takes his helmet off while he's on the field. That should have been another 15.
Oh, there's a run by maybe Strong, as Coach Blade has got to think we've got to stop turning the ball over and making it, you know.
But at the same time, Summit's got to capitalize on these things.
Yeah, they can't go 3 and out.
No, not at all. You don't need 3 points either. You need 7. Had all that success running the ball in the eye, and now we're going back to the.
Oh man, Golden's going to take it, and he can outrun, and Stribling on the lead, and that is a
wow.
That is a 92-yard. Is it no? Check that. I'm sorry, 69-yard.
69-yard. That's the second 69-yard touchdown.
Return for a touchdown.
Had the punt for 69.
Rashawn Golden. And Mr. Golden's going to go back to Vic Wharton right here and say, don't worry about it, buddy. I got you covered.
What do we had one Independence Eagles offensive play.
And that was
it is 14 or 13 to nothing right now. And you got to like that, man. Didn't celebrate, didn't act crazy. Scored his touchdown, gave it to the referee. Act like he'd been there before.
There's a nice kick by Dorman. He's going to add the extra point, so 5:24 here in the first quarter, of our WCTV game of the week. Paul Brees and Matt Hill and the whole crew back again on a nice overcast. No, I don't know what it is. It was a little humid here early to start out.
We got a little breeze. I think it's still kind of humid. We got a little breeze.
I tell you what, even though it's homecoming, our highlight of the night was our director of schools, Dr. Looney, jumping out of the plane.
Yeah, well, here we're going to see one heck of a play right here. Good protection up front. Does a good job of getting the chop on the edge because they're anticipating that pass, but Golden just jumps that thing. He's sitting right where the ball's going to be. I'm pretty sure he's done his homework and knows exactly what's going to happen. Not going to have anybody contest him into the end zone and just walks in. That was right there. That was football smarts. He knew what was going to happen. I'm sure he saw that look, knew where the ball was going. Sherry's the athlete out there on the edge, and as soon as they saw him chop down the edge, I think he knew that ball was coming that way.
Well, yeah, and you saw it right there. Dryden really locked in on it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you got guys out there like Golden and Stribling and Wharton.
Yeah, you throw it in that flat out there, or it wasn't in the flat, but you throw that quick slant, it's gone if you make a bad pass.
Dorman, last kickoff into the end zone. And there is a line drive, and that one is also going to be in the end zone. So if you're on the kickoff team for Independence, get a little light jog. You're not going to make any tackles. So 1st and 10 from the 20 Summit. So here comes the defense. Let's see how Summit reacts after they've given up this pick 6. And I think they got to stick to the ground. In fact, Matt, looks like it's a new quarterback. That's Hunter, and he's going to keep it himself. And that may be the best option.
Wow.
For the Spartans.
Hunter is one heck of an athlete. And you said it. He should be at Independence.
Yeah, he actually played varsity as a freshman for Independence.
Think about him right now, with that offensive line and those guys. Man alive.
Yeah, he is a workhorse.
Yeah, he is. And I mean, you just see the way he runs downhill, breaking tackles. He is one heck of an athlete.
5'9", 190. And Dryden, bad snap.
He's still at quarterback. Looks like he might throw.
Whoops.
Not bad. I mean, doesn't give up the sack.
No, he got rid of it. He was chased by Jordan Pope, the sophomore linebacker, 44. And he looked, he definitely could get out of that bootleg a lot quicker than Dryden.
I think part of it also was the low snap.
Yeah, that caused a little timing issue right there. So
2nd and 10.
Well, going to stick with Hunter.
And Refugee in the backfield. I think Refugee's one heck of an athlete. We've seen him make some big plays for Centennial when he was there.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they give him the ball right now.
And you're right. And he's got it on the edge. Huge run by Refugee. Great blocking.
Yeah.
And I think, this is a big combination right here. It's going to, it looked like that was a personal foul. But they didn't call it again. Wharton threw somebody down back there. But that was one heck of a play. And both those, I think this is going to give Independence some fits. So this is not a look that we saw last week at all. With Refugee and Hunter in the backfield, both those guys can carry the rock. And I also think that you're going to see those guys make quick decisions because they're not going to be taking those reads quite as much as going to be like, hey, I'm giving you the ball.
Yeah.
Take it and go.
Well, Dryden is not a running option, whereas Hunter and
right there.
Refugee.
And I think on first down, that's not a bad thing for those guys. Pick up a couple of yards. Don't take a loss. Nothing wrong with that because you see both those guys are capable of picking up 10 in an instant.
So 2nd and 7, 4:27 and counting. And Hunter back in the shotgun formation. Hunter's looking for some daylight on the keeper.
And you love it. That boy's always falling forward. That young man is always falling forward. 3rd and about, 2? Long 3? We got Lance.
He'll take care of us.
3rd
There he is.
There we go.
Well, still finally Summit with some life.
And I think it's all about the switch up they made here.
Hunter.
Nice play by Hunter. Great blocking. Those guys, they are dominating right now in between the tackles. Those guards and center are just pushing people back. I think, though, it's not going to be much if they keep going to this set. It's not much longer. We're about to see 9 in the box.
Absolutely. They showed Hunter on the bootleg, but it's going to be straight between the tackles this time.
And you see, it is zone read option right here. Excuse me, it wasn't. But does a good job. Huge hole at the middle. And, again, just falling forward. Never falls backwards. Rarely, anyways.
Well, 1st and 10, just inside the 20. Hunter to Refugee, and he's going to be drugged down this time by 75 and 45.
Still picks up a couple of yards. I think that's Satchel, number 75.
And Newcomb, 45. So
75 is a big man. Satchel.
Steven Satchel, 6'4", 240. So here we go, 2nd and about 8. And the bad snap cost.
Nice job by Hunter to just get it up and hit it in there. But that's kind of like a loss of down. I mean, they needed that badly down here. The down, not the fumble.
Absolutely. So now
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. You got to think, Matt. 2 downs.
Oh, yeah. You're down 14. 3's not going to do it. You've seen how explosive these guys are. One offensive play, and they have 14 points on the board. You got to come away with 7 here. You've had 3. This is your 3rd opportunity here. If you come away with nothing, you're in bad shape.
And another bad snap. And this is one that he could break.
Yeah.
Well, that was a big hit.
And we see there.
Galden.
I think our center just came out of the game. Cox, 68, coming in to snap.
Well, it is going to be 4th, and now it's going to be 12.
Yeah, just bad plays. Ill-timed personal foul that we had earlier. Several balls on the ground right here, and this might not be good. I believe that's Golden.
Yeah, he may have
looked at. Looks like he got a little bit of
shoulder stinger, maybe.
Something.
I don't know.
I was thinking shoulder. He's holding his hip though.
So big fourth down, good snap. Hunter on the rollout. He's chased.
Not going to make it.
And he's going to be horse collar.
Oh, that's a horse collar. You got to throw that. How do they not throw that? Because the flag's on the ground.
Yeah.
Couldn't see
it.
It's
It's down.
Okay, good.
And that was actually Rashawn Galden's corner over there. And he came out. And now, so this is going to be an automatic first down.
No
a
doubt
big
about
break.
It. And I think they're going to start feeding the rock to the left if Golden's out. There's no doubt about it. I hope that young man's all right. I would think if I'm him, I'm not coming back into this game if anything's wrong. No matter how minor it is.
Let's see right here.
See it on the Hunter tries to flip the field, and he gets dragged down, and I believe that's number 23.
Automatic first down.
Ben Beavers. Well, first and goal from the 7, or the 6, excuse me.
Oh, refugee.
Yep.
A little slow there. He's got to take that ball and hit it. Kind of hesitated. I think, though, Summit has found a combination that works here to move the ball. You can see the handoff. Refugee just kind of hesitates a little bit, and it's taken down for the short gain. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage at best.
Well, the clock is going to wind down here, Matt.
I think that's a good decision.
And
you got an opportunity to cut it to one score. Talk about it for a minute. Try to make sure that get all your ducks in a row here.
So after one quarter of play, here at Independence High School homecoming night, our WCTV game of the week, it is Independence Eagles 14 and the Summit Spartans 0.
Summit is threatening, though.
2013 corporate sponsors are Chick-fil-A South Texas, Lee Company, Murray Southwest Grill, Scott Murphy, Farmville Airport, Jim Capital, the Concentration Church Student Ministry, Jacobite Barbecue,
Well,
Tech System,
had a couple of games right now going on in the district. Last night, Franklin High squeaked out a win up at Dixon County, 16-14, and a big game at Centennial, Matt. It is 7-7 in the first quarter, and Matt, the loser of that game, goes 0-3.
Not good. That is not going to bode well for your playoff hopes.
There we go.
And again, Hunter under center. It's spreading the Eagle defense out. 3 wide receivers and a
lot of times we've seen without a tight end.
I
like it.
Well, a great play. I don't know who came up and filled right there.
Hunter was trying to cut it back inside, but you're right. That was an excellent play by somebody crashing in from the outside for those Eagles. That's going to bring the ball down to about the 4.
Well, I think that was
3.5.
Yeah, and I think that was Beavers again on the stop. So 3rd and goal. Definitely 2 shots at it for Summit, down 14.
I think you do what you did again. Direct snap to Hunter and let him take it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he has got it.
That is huge for Summit. He ran over Golden as well. Golden's slow getting up. Coach is not happy up here.
A huge touchdown brings the game back
1 score.
to 1 score, yeah.
And you know, and that offense for Independence has not been on the field at all. That's huge.
Absolutely. The clock is not your friend. Here come the extra point by the Spartans.
Another low snap.
Yeah, low snap, but
good job by the holder.
Yeah, Anders, the kicker, gets it through. And, Matt, we may have ourselves a ball game after all.
No doubt about it. I mean, I think that was a great job. Put in both the big running backs. You see Hunter just powers through again. We talk about it. He does not go down easy. He got hit about the 2.5-yard line. And hit is the operative word. He did not get tackled. He got and just ran right in. Great job by Hunter. And Refugee had some nice runs there as well. They didn't throw the ball maybe once, twice with Hunter. But, man, they can definitely run it. And great job by blocking by those guys up front. You got to give them some credit as well. But kudos to Summit. They're going to make a game of this. You know, everybody that I talked to, everything I saw on the paper, everything that we heard from, some people in the athletic department, this was supposed to be a blowout. And right now, Summit is hanging in there.
And they've had multiple opportunities.
They could be up easily.
So, Summit, I think their big plan right here is where they're going to kick the ball.
I say let them start at the 35.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, why not onside it? Do that little pooch.
And here comes the kick. Oh, they're going to kick it right to him.
Yep.
Oh, man. He's going to bounce it outside, back around.
Oh, he's got a wall, too. He's got a wall. Oh. Huge block. Wow. That was number 8. Oh, my Lord.
Number
you
8.
Say what you want about Wharton's run. Number 8.
Deion Sims.
Headhunting out there.
And 81, Steven Schreiner, the senior's getting up a little slow.
Yeah, watch number 8. You're going to see him. Hopefully you're going to see him here at the bottom of your screen here in just a second as Wharton reverses field. And there's just a massive collision right there. Helmet came off. Great job by our cameraman, Tyler. And they're going to start at the 35. This is the wrong 35 we were thinking of.
Absolutely. And, Matt, second play on offense for Independence in the whole game. And we're 10:54 in the second quarter. Slip screen to number 8. I think that's Sims.
That's the man, Mr. Sims, who made the
huge
play.
Whew. And
make it another one.
Dip, dive, dodge, and duck. He got a first down. Gain of about 11. Hollis to Sims. And the coach may have said, listen, great block here. Let's try on offense.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Got to reward that. Good job setting up the screen by that offensive line. Sims goes up. Ball a little bit high. Comes away with it. Just like you said, dancing around back there. Picks up some big yardage.
And 4 missed tackles, Matt. You can't do that. Whoops. And that's going to be on
number 27, I believe. That's one of the things, it's a little bit annoying as the offensive lineman where y'all do that little hitch and set up at the same time, but it's definitely effective. You pick up a lot of cheap offsides or encroachments or whatever you want to call them.
5 yards penalty.
So a big first and 5 now.
About the 18.
Yep.
Wharton and Golden to the left of the field.
Low snap. Hollis going over the top. And he's there,
Can't get it.
Right into the homecoming court.
Nothing like a broken nose when you get your flowers,
That was intended for number 19.
You're going to see that ball just sails a little bit.
I think that's Seth Hunter.
Hunter didn't let up. A lot of times we see the ball sail. That means the wide receiver will let up a little bit, but he did not. Sometimes you try to finesse things a little bit when you're throwing it, and Hunter had his man beat. Just got to kind of get that ball to him.
Well,
Wharton and Golden again, top of the field.
0 runs.
Golden cannot hang on to it. A little bit of contact. Ball a hair high. Tennessee wants him to see him make that catch, though.
Well, I think he may play defense, but when he gets up to the big time, but
you still want him intercepting that ball.
Yeah. Hollis has that high release point too. He's
no doubt. Even on the screen to Sims earlier, that ball was in the high in the air.
Here we go, 3rd and 5.
See a comeback.
That's Wharton.
They're running it.
He's going to pick up.
He got popped.
Yeah, he did, and he got drugged back.
Not going to pick up the first down, but I would imagine that they're going to go for it. You see the offense stay on the field. Yeah. Big play here. Well, that was Refugee with the tackle. Huge play here. 4th and 2.
4th and 2. Wharton and Golden on the sidelines.
You got to.
Trying to draw him off sides.
Not going to happen.
Timeout.
Good job by that Spartan defense.
You got 3 SEC commitments. 4th and 2. You got to go for it, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you're marching them back.
Oh,
did they let the play clock run out?
I'm surprised. They need more room.
I guess so. They're still going for it.
Yeah.
Wharton back in, along with Golden.
Well, I tell you what, it's open back there. They really don't have any.
They need a rush. Oh, Golden is wide open. He comes away with the big 6.
Touchdown, Golden.
That was just pitch and catch. Just throw it up to the corner, let Golden make a play. The defensive back got totally lost.
Golden, a 20-yard touchdown
got
pass.
His helmet off. I mean, I thought that was. He's done it past all the referees, but I thought you're not allowed to take your helmet off till you get off the field. That was a rule they enacted last year. But nonetheless, great pass, good catch by Golden.
So the kick is good. 21-7 now. Your score as Dorman tacks on the extra point. Now, Matt, there's got to be some kind of stop or an answer by Summit.
No doubt about it. And you saw the Golden wide open at the top. He made a little move at the beginning of that play, and the DB just got turned completely around. Good job, concentration by him, taking it in the back of the end zone and coming away with 6 points. But you're right. Somebody on that Summit defense is going to have to step up. If they don't, it's going to be really hard for that offense to answer. They definitely, we saw Hunter have some success with Refugee in the backfield, but I think it's going to be hard for him to go tit for tat and answer every single time. Well, here we go. 21-7, 9-10 remaining here in the second. Independence to kick off. Summit, a lot of success on their last drive. Came away with the big touchdown. There's our kick to Sherry, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone. Every kickoff tonight has been out of the back of the end zone. I'm not sure we're going to see a Summit return.
Kick goes through the end zone. Just missed the homecoming court. Ball come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Well, here we go, the Summit offense getting set, looking to see if Dryden is in the game, and it can't tell. See when they break the huddle here. They had a lot of success with Hunter there running that offense. Hunter is still the quarterback with Refugee next to him. Good 1-2 punch, did a great job last time. That offensive line did an excellent job. Somebody for this Independence Eagles defense is going to have to step up. And you see Hunter dancing inside, picks up a good solid 6 yards. maybe even 7. Hunter just a bulldozer in there picking up yardage. It looks like he's going to get dropped for a couple of yards in the backfield, but just powers through, just knocking people down. You got to love it. That really fires up that offensive line, and you're looking at a 2nd and about 4. Nice 6-yard pickup for the young man. The longer they're able to do this, the better off it's going to be for this offense because they're just going to continue to wear down this Eagles defense. Hand off to Refugee, and he gets hit in the backfield. And that's a big difference between Refugee and Hunter. As you see, is Refugee is much taller, and he runs almost standing up. And he definitely's got, I think, a little bit more speed than Hunter. But when you're going between those tackles and you're standing straight up, you get hit, you go down. Hunter, with that low center of gravity, and he just kind of spins and keeps chugging those legs. When he gets hit, he's able to run through some of those tackles and pick up some extra yardage and turn negative plays into positive. Here we go, big 3rd down here. 8 minutes remaining, 3rd and 4. Hunter in the shotgun. He's going to roll out. He throws it downfield, intercepted. I believe that is number 5. Kent Katzman. And I was a little bit surprised by that. I can understand what they're trying to do, maybe do a little bit of deception. I'd imagine that they're not going to think that Hunter's going to throw the ball, and I'm sure throwing the ball was not his first option. But nonetheless, Katzman does a great job of coming up with that interception and bringing it up the field, putting Independence in good position here and on about the 24-yard line. Low snap. Whew. Almost right off the fingertips of number 2, Matthew Bunch. Sherry on the coverage. Sherry tight coverage. Allowed Bunch to get ahead of him just a little bit, but passed just a hair too long. 2nd and 10. 7:30 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Eagles up by 14. Trying to add to this score. Still another low snap. We got the pitch out, and we got some blocks out there. Number 27, Daniel Wright. It's a great job carrying the ball. Picks up a good 8 yards. And now it's going to be 3rd and 2. You see Wright takes the pitch. Does a good job of getting downfield. Big hit there. I believe that was Hunter at the end of the play. Sherry on the tackle as well. 3rd and 1 now. Under 7 minutes remaining here. Independence trying to go up by 21, put some more points on this board. Got a good snap this time. Wright, though, tackled in the backfield. I believe that's number 60. Check that, 35. Colin Hensley for Summit does a great job of reading that play, and we got another 4th down here. Last time, Independence on 4th down, almost in the same spot, was able to come away with 6. See what they've got dialed up now. 4th and a long 4. Good snap. Roll out. I love the rollout. Again, we're going to, I'm not sure. Yeah, they're going to get him forward progress. That's going to be a 1st down. When he caught the ball, he was definitely past the marker. Even got driven back.
A very smart play by Galton to at least know where the mark is.
Get past it, and you see another high pass. But not a bad thing. We got an athlete like Golden who can go up and get the ball, and just like you said, he was past the marker. Comes away with a big 1st down.
Galton has 105 receiving yards before this game started.
Picked up a couple more.
Absolutely.
And a touchdown.
On the INT.
And on the touchdown pass.
That's right. There's a quick toss to Wright. Swarm by the Spartans right there for a gain of maybe 1.
Yep. Kind of surprised Wharton's not had the ball much offensively.
Well, you know, homecoming, Matt, a big distraction by the head coach. He hates homecoming, right?
Oh, no
absolutely.
Doubt no doubt. And most of the players don't like it either.
Yeah.
Long half times.
Yeah. Well, Morton not in the game. Galton is. There's a wide open.
He's got him.
Oh,
a great job by Sherry, I believe. No, that's Refugee. Refugee with those long arms and that, quick speed does a good job of breaking that touchdown up, or possible touchdown. See, Coach Blade, he definitely wants to add to the score here. And even though they're up by 14 right now, he's not very happy with the way his squad has performed.
No.
Really, it's just been some big plays, and not by the offense.
Well, you got 3 receivers, only 2 covering them. I don't know if somebody's open.
Generally, that's how it works.
And there's going to be a walk right there, Matt.
Yep. As soon as he caught that ball with the speed that he has, he was going in the end zone.
Yeah. Vic Wharton, another touchdown by the Eagles, makes it 27-7, and number 3 finds his favorite spot in the end zone.
Well, he definitely knows how to find that.
And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the year. Had 200 yards receiving. Tacks on there a 12-yarder. And Dorman to add the extra point.
And he's got it.
Yeah, we got to give a shout out to the holder, Matt. He's done a great job.
He definitely has.
That's Katzman, the receiver.
Katzman had an interception earlier.
I heard.
And here we're going to see the snap, and down the bottom of the screen, just like you said, there's only 2 defenders out there. Wharton wide open, and it's just going to be a walk into the end zone. And whenever you've got talent like that and you don't have somebody on them, it's just pitch and catch. Homecoming court a little bit excited.
Well, in 5 minutes and 8 seconds, they're going to be introduced to the crowd, and they can provide some excitement to the fans. Well, Summit, after the turnover, how are they going to answer here, Matt?
Well,
they got to keep
the
ball in the
ground. More of the same. I mean, that's how they were able to put the ball in the end zone. And really and truly, it was 3rd and about 3 when they threw the interception. D. Hunter, yes, on the rollout pass. And I was really kind of surprised that that's what they went with. I think, though, they were thinking rollout run. But Indy had it well covered. I'm talking about the run. And when he threw it over, it was picked off by Katzman.
Well, this may be returned. And we see who, I believe this is Sherry.
Yes, you're right. That is Sherry. Sherry's got some speed.
Yeah.
He does not get the ball near as much as I think that he needs to get the ball. I think they need to do some jet sweeps to get him the ball. Some I don't know if you're going to do this with Hunter, but I don't know if you're going to do some bubble screens. But he is a good athlete.
Well,
and I think it's just kind of the type of offense that they run. It just,
Well, their starting quarterback, J.C. Dryden, he came in the game with only 81 yards receiving or passing. Yeah. So
Sherry, not the benefactor there.
Now D. Hunter. Well, actually, it's going to be.
It's like Dryden is back in the game, is he? No,
well,
Hunter's taking the snap. Who's back there with him? That is strong.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, big
Somebody
tackle.
came up quick.
They've had most of their success running up the middle.
Jordan Pope, sophomore linebacker. He very quick to read that.
Yeah, nice job by Mr. Pope. Second and 13 now. 5 minutes, 5:02.
Tell Lance he's a little off on the clock.
There's a snap. Strong's going to take it, pick up a couple yards. Strong, he definitely is a strong, hard-nosed runner, but he does not have the explosion that Hunter has. 3rd and 11. 4:04. Under 4 minutes now here in the game, or in the half, excuse me. Independence up 21. Big 3rd and 11 now.
Yeah,
I think you're really hamstrung on defense.
Well, and here's the thing, Matt. You got to wonder. You got to go with another run to start running the clock, because if it goes 4th down, they're going to have to punt. And number 3 is they're going to try to throw it again. The keep. Nope. Oh, there's a Missouri signee Stribling.
Woo. And Hunter moving around, does a good job of staying alive in the pocket there, but he sure let that sail.
You know, one thing I do like that the Eagles do well, after a interception or a punt or anything, the guys downfield are blocking. I mean,
yeah, no doubt about it. You got to think that they practice that a lot with those three guys they've got in the secondary. And
everybody's looking for somebody to hit.
I think it's like when the ball goes up in the air, the front seven are no longer trying to be in the play. They're like, let's find somebody to smack in the mouth. Eagles with the ball again.
Now you got a little press coverage here, Matt. I'd be shocked. And there's the quarterback. Oh, he ran right into the defender, Matt. I think
Sherry tried to strip the ball.
Yeah.
Not able to come away with it.
Hollis with the first down carry, but Matt, he probably could have walked in the end zone.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Kind of made a right-hand turn when he need to make a left-hand turn.
And that is so hard to do. You get in that moment and you think, and you see that, you kind of get zoned in on him. Not as easy as it looks. Wharton makes it look extremely easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
At the 7-yard line.
I'll never forget playing on defense. I don't know. There are some things that you just never forget. And I remember busting through the line on it was a 4th and like 3 or something like that, and it was on the goal line, and I'm back there before the ball's even handed off, and I'm just kind of freaking out because there's going to be a touchdown,
man.
Quick pitch to Wharton. I didn't know what to do because it was just kind of like the same situation there where he runs into Sherry. I didn't know who to tackle. I just kind of just stood there waiting for a second where I could have just grabbed up both of them and instead tackled the wrong person, which was not a highlight of my career.
Vic Wharton adds his, I believe that's his 3rd touchdown.
Definitely. He got the punt. He got the pass touchdown here.
Pass.
Yep. Nice job by Wharton.
3 for Vic Wharton. Rashawn Golden has 2. No. Yes. Yes, there we go.
He has the
they didn't change the scoreboard on, and I was looking away. I should trust the WCTV crew.
No doubt about it.
Right on the money.
Milan. You running it down there?
No.
Raquel's running it.
Nice job, Raquel. This is just too easy. Hollis,
if you hear me.
and has he done it, that's 4 touchdown passes.
Yeah, and they've been cake. He had that real nice one to the corner to Roberts, but everything else has been dink and dunk. Now I was a little slow there. I didn't really quite understand why they had the Tennessee flags, and then I saw the Missouri. Now it makes sense to me. We got a correction. Lance is on the graphics.
Lance is on the graphics.
I think Luke up here told us that Lance wasn't doing the graphics.
Luke, camera 2, Luke gave us some bad information.
Yeah.
That's okay, Luke.
We'll keep you around one more week.
There's Milan.
He
took a week off last week, I believe, didn't he? Yeah. He's back. He's got a lot of energy in him. Yeah, there he is.
Good.
Wait.
Wave. Hi, Mom.
Tell your mom to watch at 2:47 in the second quarter. Check it out. Well, Dorman last time didn't get it to the end zone. I don't think he's going to get it there. Philip Sherry. Whoops. Stay in your lanes, Independence, because Philip Sherry could bust one. 26 for Independence. That's going to be Josh Ellis, sophomore linebacker, on the tackle. I think they may go to Drake Dorman and say, don't kick it quite so hard. We like to make a tackle once in a while. It's 35-7.
I need to pad my stats.
Yeah. Well,
that man.
Flag runner.
He's getting his work in.
Yeah.
He's one hand in that bad boy, too. Gotta like it. Gotta like it.
Yeah.
It's like the Olympic torch.
That's not an easy thing, too. That thing weighs a.
I'm sure that flag has got it. And you got to also think about how awkward it is.
So let's see what Summit does. Hunter.
He stays on his feet.
Fumble.
Ball's out.
Oh, my.
Man alive. Eagles ball. 2:34 remaining now. Refugee bounces up but just gets hit. Ball goes down. If Indy comes away with the score here,
we got
a touchdown, they're going to be up by 35. You know what that means.
Absolutely. It's not good news for Summit, but I think, you know, and another thing is, Matt, the people down here, after they score, they do the push-ups. I don't know how much more they want.
PX90, who cares? Come to Eagles game.
And there is
Wright with a nice run.
He's only a sophomore, first down run. Clock's going to stop at 2:27.
Big pickup there. Great blocking up front. On the 19-yard line, they're going to see a big hole that Wright just exploits. Powers through for a big first down. .218, first and 10.
Well, Hollis,
Eagles up by 28.
Hollis, 4 touchdown passes.
Oh,
wow.
Well read by that. Spartan defense, number 27.
Yeah.
Nate Durham, sophomore, just blasting there. Second and 11.
And the clock's going to continue to run. I don't think that concerns Independence too much. They can score. It seems like,
almost.
yeah.
They got, 2 timeouts remaining?
Hollis back to pass. He's going to float it.
He's got him.
That is going to be
Number
Deion
8.
Sims.
That is Mr. Sims.
That's 5 touchdown passes for Hollis.
Woo, man alive. And wide open, too. I think it's kind of like pick your poison. That is such a rough thing for a defense to try to have to cover all those guys in open space. And they were going zone, and Sims just found it, and nobody came over to try to stop that.
So here goes Dorman for the all-important PAT. Katz has had to grab a couple of snaps, and that is going to squeeze in. Good. So your score with 1:31 left after the turnover, 42-7. Indy here on homecoming night, 2013, 10-year anniversary of the school. Dr. Looney jumps from a plane, lands on the 50, parachutes in.
It wasn't as pretty as that Hollis pass right there, and Sims does a great job of bringing that in.
I think I would rather be hit in the back after a catch than to jump out of the plane, but
no doubt about it.
either way.
I couldn't believe that first guy that came in.
Yeah.
I swear, I thought he was going in the crowd.
They had maybe 5 or 6 different guys jumping from the plane.
They all had cameras.
And they all had cameras, and the last one, of course, Dr. Looney comes in with the game ball. I believe his parachute may have been a flag.
It was an American flag.
And so he did a fantastic job, safe and sound. The guys over here doing push-ups, getting a little winded.
Lactic acid building up right now as we speak.
Some of them are not. Some of them may be cheating a little bit, I think, at this point.
One of them's not.
Yeah,
doing
not. He's doing upper body only.
And now he's laying down.
Yeah, he's like, I've had enough.
Cheerleaders are beating him.
Dorman says, you guys have already got a couple tackles. I'm going to go ahead and kick it.
Now it's messing with my stats when I don't put it in the back of the end zone. 1:31 remaining here in the first half.
Independence High School alumni, all Independence High School alumni. If you have not made it to the Independence alumni tent located
well, I believe Lance, graphics genius down in the truck. He's an Independence High alumni. He's glad to be back. And he may be doing some halftime something coming out of the. They may welcome back Lance. Well, a handoff, and in Summit.
I think they figured out that they're going to run the ball.
Yeah, and hopefully, probably 2 more times, and they can head to the house, trying to eliminate any kind of turnover.
Yeah, you think about how we started off the second quarter, 14-7.
That's exactly right.
And it is just the doors have blown wide open. Hunter with the snap. He's got a little bit of room on the edge. Picks up a good 6 yards.
Yeah. Depending on the spot, that could have been the last play as Coach Kiesler is wondering if he needs to make another snap. He's going to send a play in, Matt, and just hopes that nothing bad happens.
Play clock started, yeah.
Summit is going to come out of the halftime receiving the kick. I would be highly shocked if they put this ball in the air.
Hunter.
Wow.
He's no quitting that young man.
Absolutely not. Well, the clock is going to stop after the first down. Once they spot it, they are going to set the ball.
I'd chunk one.
Summit is calling a timeout.
I would chunk one down. You're about the 50-yard line. Roll out to one side of the field and try to get it in the end zone. And hope it's incomplete or a touchdown.
Yeah, you don't want to throw an interception. Galden, Stribling, or Wharton back there.
And we've seen how that front seven blocks as well. I mean, we've seen at least 6 deke leaders where your head hits the ground before your feet do. I mean, I'm telling you, just nasty blocks.
I see Galden has an ice pack on his.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's really coming back in this. I would not put him back in the game.
No.
But he had that early in the first, and he's been back in the game several times. I feel like he should have been done a long time ago. It's like when the check engine light comes on your Porsche, you don't drive it.
Well, coming out of the timeout, Hunter taking his time out. He's got to be winded. He's done everything but kick the ball. And Hunter is going to try.
Oh, there's a big holding. They didn't call it either. That's not what they wanted.
Yeah. And the clock is going to run out.
I think that was a good job of the referee to swallow that whistle.
Absolutely. So, your halftime score in our WCTV Game of the Week as the Independence Eagles 42, the Summit Spartans 7, and we'll be right back after Pets of the Week.
Hi everyone, my name is Marcy and you're at Williamson County Animal Control. As you can probably see, I am not holding a cat in my arms right now. And the reason is because we have so many here in the shelter that I just can't tell you how many there are here. We have a number of kittens and adult cats in the shelter. They are just continuing to come in through the back door. It appears that as many as we adopt out, that many keep coming back in. We are in a situation where we are looking for fosters to help us with the kittens and the cats, also dogs and puppies that are in need of temporary housing until we can find space for them here at the shelter. Right now we are running 2 specials. On the kitties, we have the $9 for 9 lives. So you have heard that correctly. The adoption fee is only $9 for any cat or kitten. Now I do want to let you know, as it's been for the last year, that we do require a spay-neuter deposit on the kittens and also puppies that are not old enough to be spayed or neutered. The deposit is refundable, and you do get that back when the kitten or the puppy do come back to get either spayed or neutered. We have so many kittens, anywhere from 8 weeks old. We've got a 16-year-old cat here that was owner surrendered. His name is Tom. He's absolutely sweet. We would just love for you to please come down and open your hearts and your homes to the cats and dogs here at the shelter, so that we can help the ones that are here and just try to find them homes. So please, please come down and see us. And just take a look around. I am sure that you would find the love of your life down here at Williamson County Animal Control. Hi everyone, this is Bailey. He is either a chubby Cocker Spaniel or what's called a Clumber Spaniel. He is 8 years old and he is super sweet, and you would never guess that he is 8. He is so excited to be outside right now. I'm having a hard time containing him. He came to us about a month ago. Some people had to move into an apartment and they couldn't keep him, so poor Bailey had to come here. He is great with children and cats and other dogs. He is also crate trained and leash trained as well. He's also housebroken, and he is just a wonderful, wonderful dog. We would love for you to come and see him. We also have a lot of dogs that are in need of forever homes. Bailey is just one of many. We are actually having an adoption promotion this month. If you bring in a 10-pound bag of dog food, you will get $20 off of the adoption fee. So instead of the $85, you'll get the adoption fee will be $65. So if you would please, please come down and see all of our dogs that are available for adoption. So many are looking for forever homes, and Bailey is just one of many. He is so sweet. I think he'd make a great addition to any family. So I would love for you to please come and see Bailey and all of our other dogs as well.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime has just ended here at homecoming night at Independence High School with your score, the Independence Eagles 42 and the Summit Spartans 7 on our WCTV Game of the Week. Paul Brees, Matt Hill, and the whole crew here tonight. Matt, it was 14-7 in a blink of an eye. It ended.
No doubt. And early on, Independence was making a lot of mistakes, had several turnovers. But Summit unable to capitalize on them. One thing, though, Summit has done well is that D. Hunter has just been a workhorse. Moving the quarterback, running the offense. You see him.
Wow.
Now, what happened there?
I don't know. It's a new dance.
I guess.
No
baby powder.
Harlem Shake. We'll have to ask Luke.
He's hip.
Yeah, he's hip and happening, Luke.
He's in with the young kids.
He said throw some glow sticks.
Throw some glow sticks.
Till you hit somebody in the eye.
That's right.
That's probably not going to be good. Well, with that being said, Summit is going to get a chance, Matt. D. Hunter, you talked about him. A big-time ball carrier, quarterback / you name it anywhere. If he could throw it to himself, he probably would.
Refugee also in the backfield with him generally. And Hunter going to take it back here.
Yeah, he's got it.
Going to be able to return it.
Oh, the reverse to Sherry.
Sherry makes somebody miss. Stiff arms. There's Refugee.
Yeah.
Refugee. All the way out to about the 28-yard line.
Didn't look like it was going to work out.
No.
But you know what? When you're on the kickoff team for Indy and Dorman leaves it short, you know what? You got to start making a play.
I think 3 times tonight he has not put it in the end zone.
All right, so we'll see if Hunter is going to be the guy. I believe so. Yeah, and I'm looking over there. I do see J.C. Dryden, the original starting quarterback. He's standing on the sideline, so it looks like Hunter is.
I mean, the offense has really been effective in this set. I know they've only scored once, but they have moved the ball.
Yeah. Turnovers killed them.
Yep, and generally it's in situations where interesting calls are throwing it, but I like Strong running it. I think he's a hard-nosed guy, and also he will be an excellent blocker when Hunter keeps it. Picks up a good 3 yards. Make it 2nd and 7.
Yep. So 2nd and 7. As the clock will not stop
Looks like, not sure who's in the backfield with Hunter right now.
There's the, slow developing.
Yeah. Hunter said, I don't want to take that loss.
Yeah, and that's 44. So that's going to be Aaron Mitchell, the freshman.
Yeah, Jacob Stody with the tackle. Mitchell still in the game. Refugee back in as well. Refugee.
So third and about 9.
Oh, we might have some issues.
They break the huddle with
I guess he was already out of the huddle.
10,
so
11.
Yeah. Worked out. Not sure Sherry knows exactly what to do. But he's in the slot.
Going to be interesting. Hunter, the screen pass. Here comes Independence to tackle.
And I think that's exactly the type of passes he needs to be throwing.
Yeah.
And I think you need to be throwing a couple of those to Philip Sherry, number 3. Little bubble screen. But get the ball to him. Independence coach is not happy about something.
The spot, he didn't think it was going to be a first down, but, sometimes the refs look at the score and say, you know what?
Hook a brother up.
Yeah. So here we go, first down. Nice starting offensive series for Summit. And that's Refugee.
One of the few times we've seen him stuffed at the point of attack when running between those tackles.
Right.
Several times they've had a loss, but it's generally been running outside. But that interior offensive line has just really been blowing and going tonight.
So it's going to bring up second down and 8. And Hunter's going to keep it. Yeah.
He hits that hard, and he has got some room on the outside. Share with the block. Kind of loses it, but still nice, about 18-yard pickup. Huge play on second down and 8.
And Stripling runs him out of bounds. So you see the difference. Hunter has a little explosion when he keeps it.
Yeah, and then, put somebody like Refugee in the backfield with him. A lot more options offensively. And he completed the screen pass as well.
Absolutely.
Nice pass. First and 10 here. 7:40 remaining.
Oh, Hunter's
Yep.
bottled up, hit by 54.
They've not done the best job of running that read option.
Yeah. Jake Heckman.
Still pick up a solid 2 yards.
When you've got hit as many times as D. Hunter, ice bath tomorrow.
No doubt.
It's going to be a little sore.
Nice. Oh, the ball's out.
Stripling Refugee loses it. That's going to be.
Is that Wharton with the recovery?
No, Wharton is on the sidelines with Galden. And let's see, it's going to be.
It looked like Eagle had a good shot at it. Not sure who had it.
Either way, the clock's going to keep running. We have an injury, I believe.
And Summit retains possession. I guess that was number 5 who had a shot at it. Third down now and
2.
Summit retains possession. Third down and 1.
So a nice run. Almost a costly turnover. You find something positive, Matt, offensively, and that could have been a disaster.
I still think that I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this offense. And you get a week of practice with it, they're going to be able to put some points on the board. Hunter's going to pick up that first down. Nice job by that offensive line, just barreling people over.
Well, tell you what, Matt, as this game rolls along, halftime Centennial 14, Brentwood 7.
Ooh.
in a battle.
Tight one.
Yeah,
Tight one.
battle of winless teams. Who would have thought after
No, I would not have thought either one of those teams.
going into week 3?
Even though you lost 36 seniors, I still would not have thought Brentwood would be 0-2.
So 1st and 10.
Strong with the carry. And the ball's on the ground again, and this time, well, I don't know.
It's going to be close.
Eagles say they have it.
And another turnover is going to be the result, as the Spartans, I believe, have turned it over maybe 4 times. And we'll see it right here. It pops right out. And
Eagles come up with the ball.
13. Number 13 for the Landon Guidry with the recovery. So
5:02 now here in the third.
Matt, get your roster out. Second group offense coming in. Trying to see the number of the quarterback.
Offsides. That's what happens with number 14 there. I believe that is Isaac Weston.
The senior quarterback. Yep. Oh, that's on the defense.
Yep.
So here comes 1st and 5 for Weston, the new quarterback. Ooh, quick snap. I believe that's still right, yeah.
Still in the game. Not going to come up well. He barrels forward for a couple of yards. When it's 1st and 5, you don't have to get quite as many.
No. So here comes 2nd and about 4 after the gain of 1.
2nd about 2.
You're right. Toss.
Quick pitch to Wright.
Oh.
Wright's got a lane. He cuts it back. Oh, nice tackle by number 26 there. That is Cade Vassey, sophomore. Wright tries to take this to the house. He hits that crease there, but Vassey does a good job of coming off the backside, taking him down. 1st and 10 from about the 42-yard line. 3:40 and counting.
Oh. It's Weston got caught up by the turf monster. Uh-oh.
56.
Yeah. It's going to be Ben Mobley.
That young man's all right trying to get off the field there.
Under center is Weston. Ooh,
Kick out to Sims. Sims took one on the chin.
Not the
number 10.
Yeah. Cody Campbell on the tackle. Not the greatest pass, but more or less complete.
Didn't help Sims out.
No. 3rd and 8 as the clock continues to run here in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, nice job.
Wow.
Campbell.
Great blocking.
Moves. Oh, and he gets waylaid. Ball's out. I believe it went out of bounds.
Oh, man.
Looks like a Spartan had a shot at it, but it rolled out of bounds. Campbell got blasted. And looks like we've got a Spartan down. He's going to get up.
That's, I believe that's Rafiji, yeah.
Nope, not quite making it up.
Well,
nice job by Campbell. Or
Weston,
excuse me. But he just gets hammered at the end. That might have been Rafiji that laid that blow down.
I think he may be just cramping up. Still hot.
It is.
Week 2 of high school football here in Williamson County. Because you got to count week 0.
Never understood that.
Yeah.
This is not the first week, but we're going to play all our games except Franklin. No. This.
Well, how about a copy of tonight's game DVD? Give us a shout at 615-472-4032, $20 a copy. Check out our website. It's www.c-tv.net, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.
As always, check out that play of the week.
Play of the
we got
week.
A couple of options here tonight.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking the Wharton punt return gets it for me. And, Wharton obviously did a good job putting the end zone, but the best part about it for me were some of those blocks.
Absolutely. So, man, Matt, this is a big blow. I thought it was just a cramp, but
not looking
he's
like
not
it.
Putting any pressure. If that is Rafiji, that is not good.
Because really, the success that the Spartans have been with Hunter in the backfield, but it's been with Rafiji right beside him.
Yep, that is number 9.
It is.
He's
being
the
carried off
senior
right now.
DB running back, 6'1", 185.
Where is the cart?
And he is not putting any pressure on that left leg, Matt. Ooh. That's not a good sign, so.
Hope that young man's all right.
Yeah.
2:04 here in the third.
From the 45-yard line.
Oh, quick handoff.
Right again.
Right. Wow.
Runs through an arm tackle.
He
He's
is
going to take it to the
gone.
house.
That is going to be 50. No, check that. 46 yard. Yeah, 46 yard touchdown run. That's going to extend the lead for Independence, 48-7.
Wright's got some good blocking up there and did a great job running through that arm tackle.
And Wright is I think he's only a sophomore, Matt. Yeah.
Yep. 5'9", 160.
So starting running back for the Eagles, Daniel Wright, only a sophomore. You got to do something special. If you got,
you want to get mentioned on this team.
Yeah, well, if you got Gaulden and Wharton and Stribling and Hollis and all those guys, and the sophomore Wright adds a big run of about 46. And
here we're going to see the run by Wright. Great job of blocking, and he sees the cutback lane, takes it after just running through a couple of arm tackles, and then it's just off to the races, and 6 on the board for that sophomore right there, number 27. Right. And here we're going to see former Independence kicker. Oh, no, excuse me. I'm sorry. I thought they were announcing
I
it.
think they were announcing Landon Carter.
I thought they were.
He now plays a former Independence kicker you're talking about now at Kentucky.
Was it freshman player of the year or something like that?
Listen, if Landon Carter was the only player on Kentucky's team, how many times they had to punt?
He did a great job.
Look at those guys. They are dying. Yeah, I volunteered the wrong year.
What, 3 Division I athletes?
Yeah. Well,
that's out the back.
Yeah.
49-7. 139 here. 140. 139. Here in the third.
So now Rafiji, the running back for Summit, out. It looks like Strong and Hunter are now going to be the 2 guys back there.
Both of them coughed it up a couple of times.
And
I think though neither one of them are really used to running this set right here and used to each other. I mean, handing the ball off is something very simple, and it is. But you not used to it with each other right now, and especially with that zone read, you kind of hold it in there and pull it out. You're not used to the feel from each other. After a week of practice, I think in this running this set, I think they're going to be doing a lot better. See right there, you know, ball kind of got hung in there a little bit. Strong got held up and not able to pick up anything.
Well, 3rd down and 8 as the clock is winding down here in the 3rd quarter. And I think Summit has wisely decided to go ahead and run it out. And that is it. You're into the 3rd quarter of our WCTV Game of the Week as the Independence Eagles lead homecoming night 49-7. And Summit has a 3rd down and 8 with just 12 minutes left remaining in this game. Next week, Matt, we're going to be at Brentwood High School as the Hendersonville Commandos come to town on homecoming for Brentwood. And the success that Independence has shown on homecoming, hopefully Brentwood can have the same. They are down, last check by our inside reporter Connor Brees. He tells me it's 21-7 Centennial. Let's hope he's right.
That's one heck of, I mean, Brentwood 0-3.
That would be huge.
Ooh.
And so.
Don't know much about the Commandos yet. Never even heard of that as a mascot name either.
Well, you know what?
I think the whole student section is right now doing Gangnam Style.
Is this what this is?
Yes.
Uh,
I'm sad to say I know what that was.
Yeah, well, you know. So the clock is running here. A Hunter is going to throw it a little behind, but
I thought the knee went
down.
down.
Yeah, absolutely. So 4th down, number 19 right there, Grant Robinson on the catch. The punt. It's
he was down on reception. Brings up 4th down and about 10.
And now back deep is number 18 for Independence. That is going to be Nate Johnson. He may be too far back. I'm not sure, Matt, but that is going to be kicked. He's going to field it. And Johnson looking for a seam, and he's got one. Johnson, can he outrun Philip Sherry?
Not going to do it.
And Johnson, a nice punt return. The 5'8" sophomore. You see right here, Johnson. He's got the wall set up. And there's only one man to beat, and Philip Sherry has the angle and makes the tackle. And so now Independence inside, Summit. Inside Summit territory at the 21. As Weston going to hand it off to Wright.
He's got another shot at it.
And 44 jumps on his back and says, I got to try to get you down. Aaron Mitchell
engulfs him there. Right, showing some nice hard running. Good job by that offensive line blocking as well. A lot of guys shuffling in and out now for Independence. 2nd and 1. 9:32 and counting. Snap right again.
Oh man, Wright has
He's gonna not
be
gonna make
tripped
it.
up.
I thought
yeah.
he was gonna make it in there. Nice little moves in space by Wright. I think he needs to put a little bit of weight on. be able to run through. Not,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Bulk up a little bit. It's a muscle. First and goal.
Well, Daniel Wright had 92 yards and 2 touchdowns for the Eagles in a win last week at Marshall County. Independent scored 49 points last week. They're 49 right now and at the 2-yard line. And look for Wright to hit the hole probably one more time.
Not going to happen here.
No, great play. Who is that, Matt? Number 60. That is going to be Mark Hughes, the senior.
Nice play by Mr. Hughes as he gets in that backfield and makes a huge play. Drive him back a little bit. 2nd and goal from the 5.
Still interesting to see Wright in the game so late.
Yeah, I think that just the fact that he's a sophomore.
Yeah.
It's got a lot to do with that.
He's going to get the
though,
option
he's going to get hit here. Not going to bring it in. Drags it down to the 1-yard line.
He's going to be tackled by Daniel Anderson and Nate Durham. So here we go. 3rd and goal from about the 1.5. And probably
the interesting snap.
Oh,
he takes it.
Direct snap. Touchdown, Daniel Wright.
Nice job by Wright. Headsy play by the young man.
Very nice headsy play.
Weston not able to handle the snap. Pops right up to Wright. Luck favors the prepared.
And Dorman has had plenty of opportunities. Whoops. That's going to be good. As
Decline.
defense has jumped. Whistle was blown. They're going to do it again. It is declined. They're going to go ahead and tack on the extra point.
Count it.
So your score with 7:38 into the 4th quarter. Independence 56, Summit 7. Watch this.
There we see it just bounces right off.
That may be the play of the week.
I definitely think that needs to be at least an addendum play of the week.
Absolutely.
Nice job by Wright there.
And the flag guys are coming. You know what that means, Matt? 56.
Push-up time.
56 of them.
Do it to it.
And a couple of those guys burned some
They can
calories.
stand to do some push-ups.
Yeah. Well, I think they're gathering around now going, should we really do it? Yeah, you got to man up.
I mean, the cheerleaders are doing it.
Yeah.
You sign up for this job. You got to fulfill it.
Look at, 2 of them are counting. They're not even doing it anymore.
That's weak sauce.
Well,
if I was pushing up right now, I would. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, either way, better them than me.
If you're yelling in my face while I'm doing push-ups. In Texas, we handle things a little bit differently like that.
The touchback by Sherry. And they give him some.
Well done, Bobby. Got a little Bobby hat on.
All righty, so 7-16 and counting. Summit's going to go back. And now I think Dryden is going to come back in the game, Matt, at the quarterback spot. So Dryden going to hand it off. And that's your guy Strong, isn't it?
Yeah, I like Strong. I think he's a good option. And I really like him back there as a blocker for Hunter.
Well,
got a little bug action going on.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, they're up here as well. They're
I've been enjoying them.
Had a few as a snack.
Yeah. Saving that one for later.
Oh, bottled up. But
Nice
taken
job
by
by Strong.
No, that's Dryden on the keeper.
Dryden?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
44 Mitchell was the decoy. And amazing, even though at the score at 56-7, nobody's really left the house. Everybody's still here.
Everybody's here, including most of the people on the Summit sideline.
Yeah, so really, Matt, our first meeting between these two schools. Summit, 3 years in existence, now moved up to 11 AAA. And,
really, things got ugly in the second quarter, but they really hung in there for a while.
It's going to be hard to continue this offense with Philip Hunter, Matt, as they got to play, bigger schools, more experienced. They're going to have to try to get a passing game going because, once you get down by a couple of scores, teams are really going to tighten up the between the tackles.
No doubt about it. I think, though, the other thing about it is if they're going to keep running this type of offense, they cannot turn the ball over.
Absolutely. That's a great point as well.
If they hang on to the ball, they've got an option. They've got an option to at least try to do this. But if they keep turning the ball over, there's no way they're going to be able to just keep running between the tackles like they are. Nice job by, I believe that was Strong again, was it not? Never mind.
Yeah. Well,
Gentry.
we got
Gentry with the tackle.
We got a chance. We're going to thank the crew. Milan, Luke, Tyler,
Raquel,
and Lance, and of course, Creed, the man, the myth, the legend. Strong.
Big play.
Yeah, he's getting a little dose. 38, Strong. Matt, high up here at Independence High School, it's never an easy climb up the ladder, but we've done it again.
I don't think that ladder likes us at all.
Well, and the way they
the voltage on that is not something that.
Absolutely.
I wonder what the rating is for that.
Yeah.
I've seen those Bart Durham commercials, though, so I think I'm good to go if we have an issue.
And here goes Strong again. He's running hard. The clock continues to run. And unfortunately, these schools are separated by less than, 10 miles maybe, 5. It's a short drive. Student bodies know each other very well. The bragging rights are for Independence in football this year, but plenty more opportunities for Summit in the future.
Yep.
And they're only going to get better.
I think basketball is going to be very interesting between these two squads.
Yeah. And now, not
a
very
bad
good
throw.
pass.
Not
Dryden.
a bad throw at all.
Well, Dryden's first pass was intercepted. And then he got quickly pulled from the game. A pick six by Rashawn Golden.
Yep.
And that one looked right on the money. Not a bad-looking throw catch by number 15, Austin.
Not a bad drive by Dryden here, though. I think he's, trying to – I don't think he likes sitting on the sidelines over there.
No.
You can't blame him. He's come out with both guns blazing. He's second and about 8.
No. Second and 8 as Summit really trying to get something positive here at the end of the game, Matt.
And they're doing a good job of it here, driving. Try to put something in the end zone. They only have 2 minutes left, though. They got to make something happen right now, and I believe that's offsides on the defense. I believe 71. Fired through pretty quickly there. He's a big boy. That is Alexander Michael, 6'3", 275. And that's going to make it 2nd and 3. Under 2 minutes now. And Summit wants to put something on the board.
Absolutely.
spinning.
Yeah.
Not wanting to go down. I don't think he got the first down, though. Maybe he did. They're giving him forward progress.
The clock is now just about under 1 minute here at Independence High School, as the Eagles will improve to 3-0. And Summit will drop to
too high,
1-2. Well, Independence next week, Matt, plays Beach High School.
Should be a good one.
It should be a good one. Of course, Beach minus Jalen Hurd, the running back. He's out for the season with a shoulder injury after suffering after the first game of the season. And not quite the same Beach team. They actually got beat last week. But either way, very talented, defending 5A state champions here at Independence High School. They're going to be the host. We will be at Brentwood, last play of the game, as Dryden's going to get one last shot, and he better cover it up. And he's going to be brought down for no gain. Clock's going to wind down, Matt. Your thoughts?
Well, you know, Independence gave us everything that we thought was going to happen to them. You know, this came out a little sluggish, but they're a very explosive team, and they're going to be hard for anybody in this district to beat. Summit, still a very young team. You got to like what you see out of D. Hunter, but as a senior, you know, he's not going to be there next year. Somebody's going to have to step up for the squad and make some plays.
Well, our final score here tonight on our WCTV Game of the Week, as the Independence Eagles take a homecoming victory 56-7 over the Summit Spartans on our WCTV Game of the Week. For Paul Brees and Matt Hill, the whole crew, we want to thank you. We'll see you next week at Brentwood High School.